What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here from the Quartering with a bit of breaking news. It would appear that Jeff Kaplan has finally had enough of Blizzard after 20 years and has announced his departure. This in the leaving a lot of questions with the community in regards to Overwatch 2. Overwatch has been in a bit of a stale state for some time, and Overwatch 2 promised to revitalize the game. Well, we've got information on what's happening with Overwatch 2 and maybe some questions about what led Kaplan to bailing on the company after 20 years, and a little bit of personal commentary myself, because in the past I have been quite critical of Jeff Kaplan for a wide variety of reasons, none of which was really gameplay related, more of his woke politics, virtue signaling garbage that has really just been Blizzard corporate culture in general. But let's take a look at this story. Jeff Kaplan is leaving Blizzard Entertainment after 20 years. He was the director of Overwatch, including Overwatch 2. Overwatch development will be continuing and led by Aaron Keller. Here's his exactly Jeff's statement. I am leaving Blizzard Entertainment after 19 amazing years. It was truly an honor of a lifetime to have the opportunity to create worlds and heroes for such a passionate audience. I want to express my deep appreciation to everyone at Blizzard who supported our games, our game teams, and our players. But I want to say a special thanks to the wonderful game developers that shared the journey of creation with me. Never accept the world as it appears to be. Always dare to see it for what it could be. I hope you do the same. GG. A fine way to go out, Jeffrey Kaplan. And, you know, I think that there's definitely a lot of deserved criticism for Kaplan. But then there's also the general kind of hate for anybody that is a front-leading person at a company. You can see Overwatch director Jeff Kaplan is leaving Blizzard after 20 years. We're going to get into that. Hard to imagine Blizzard. Here's Tim the Tatman saying, hard to imagine Blizzard without Jeff Kaplan. Absolute legend. Hope the best for him. Jeff Keighley weighing in, saying Jeff Kaplan is leaving Blizzard. End of an era. One of the industry's most gifted and passionate designers. Can't wait to see. Yeah, okay. Here, Jeff Kaplan will go down a Blizzard legend. Personally, I'm very grateful for all he's done for the industry. The new Overwatch leadership will need to make up for the poor direction the game has taken from Jeff Kaplan. We are still 3 years behind the rest of the industry's business model. You see Aaron Keller, a Blizzard veteran and founding member of the Overwatch team, will be stepping in as game director. Basically, all key staff have left Blizzard, and that's a good thing. That's an interesting take here. They handled Overwatch so poorly, I can't even think it's a bad thing at this point. Blizzard is done. Seriously, just give up and turn Overwatch into a prawn franchise already, because there's a ton of it out there. You know, WoW, I love WoW. I've been playing for a long time. You can see, if we look at the IGN article, really the entire Overwatch community has been in shambles. It has had a lot of potential over the years, but never really realized it. It never really became the game that it really could have been. It burst onto the scene, but just kind of lost directions. And, you know, is this because of Activision influence? It's certainly possible. It's difficult to know. If we look at IGN's report on it, saying director of Overwatch 2 will continue. Jeff has been a great leader, a mentor, and friend, and he knows how much we're going to miss him, Keller writes in the letter to the community. I've been lucky to work alongside him, along with the rest of the Overwatch team for many years, building something that continues to inspire people around the world. Kaplan joined Blizzard in 2002, where he started as a designer for World of Warcraft, developing quests for the MMORPG. Eventually was credited as a game director in World of Warcraft. In 2009, Kaplan spearheaded an announced project at Blizzard called Titan, which we now know as Overwatch. Well, it never really came together and was officially canceled in 2014. However, Kaplan and members of the Titan team took ideas from the game, redesigned it into a team-based hero game known as Overwatch. Look, I think a lot of people have left Blizzard You see a lot of this kind of stuff. Woke Blizzard 2.0 continues to promote identity politics. This is something that has been really spearheaded by Jalen Brack, as well as Jeff Kaplan, people like that. Hearthstone, for example, is essentially a dead game now. Last night they made a big deal about 2 men giving up their position to 2 women, and talking about inclusion for a company that really isn't inclusive. Hashtag free Hong Kong. Wide variety of issues you could have or critiques you could have for this company over the year. Praise for its wokeness. The original Overwatch features no less than 31 playable characters from diverse backgrounds. However, despite boasting perhaps the most varied set, remember this, of characters in a video game, social justice warriors, especially those on social media, have repeatedly voiced their outrage of the game for lacking a black female character, and so on and so forth. Really, Kaplan probably decided that it was time for him to bail out of this company. 20 years is a really long run. Maybe he's just sick of working there. I'm sure that there's probably some, there's probably some underlying reasons. Was it an Activision thing, a loss of control thing? Probably. But a lot of people are talking about, bailing out of a sinking ship. Man, Overwatch at its start and prime was so much fun. I've fallen off these past couple of years. I've still yet to be impressed by Overwatch 2, and this definitely doesn't help. We'll cherish the fun memories, though. It's not Jeff with the Overwatch team. So many people. He's leaving so that he can make Overwatch 3 without Blizzard. He had a lot of fans. He had a lot of fans. Would he go? Is he going to go join another company? I don't think there's any indication of that, at least right now. I'm not exactly sure that somebody with 20 years with World of Warcraft and Overwatch on their resume would need to go join someone else. Maybe he wants to go start his own thing, like the old president of Blizzard. People like Grums, former WoW developers working on their own thing. You can see most people are sad because I think people like Jeff as a person, but really the way Overwatch has been going over the past few years, there's been a lot of turmoil, a lot of indecision, a lot of problems, and maybe that isn't Jeff's fault. Maybe that's Activision getting involved. You could see really I'm personally sad. Jeff seemed to be a great guy and passionate about his work. Yeah, probably. I would argue that Overwatch 2, there's probably problems with it. There's probably problems with the development process. There's probably problems with Activision coming in and telling a dude that's been there 20 years how to do his job. I really wouldn't be surprised if that was the case. Overwatch 2 is really just a stunt to distract people from Hong Kong. Maybe. Normally I say this makes sense for directors to leave studios, but only when the game's gone gold or the work is done. Given Overwatch 2 current state and Jeff's role with the team, this is very worrying for the title. I hope to be proven wrong. So Overwatch 2 in 2021, forget it. Blizzard probably cut up the game to make more money and keep interfering. It's possible. It's certainly possible that Activision's getting involved here. Blizzard isn't what it used to be. I miss the good old days. Sometimes I can put things aside and just go and jump into WoW Classic a little bit and enjoy that. Retail is like a little too intense for me to play. Diablo is a franchise that I will still always love. And, of course, they just keep going back and retconning it and changing things to make it worse. But I guess best of luck, Kaplan. I'm sure you'll find some woke game developer to work with. Thanks for all the memories. We'll talk to you again real soon.